For a long time throughout the Trump administration, with the discussion about the release of the Epstein files, there's that missing minute, right? The missing minute of that surveillance footage from that prison on the night that Epstein became no longer alive. 1 minute. And Pam Bondi, Attorney General of the United States, came out not that long ago and told us, it's been taped over. That missing minute does not exist anymore, and there is no way ever on God's green earth that we can get that minute back. Oh, and for the record, it's not even necessarily that it was deleted either. It's that every night between 11:59 and 12:01, the cameras in the prison reset. So every night there is a missing minute. I said I taped over it, or it was taped over, but it's also never existed. Bondi literally told us those two contradictory statements, and we now have firm confirmation that both of them are a lie. It's not that the cameras reset, and it's not that Bondi accidentally taped over it to, I don't know, tape what, but we found it. We got it. That missing minute, ironically enough, happened to be in the treasure trove of documents that House Republicans released earlier this week. Or last week, I guess. Here's the thing. They released these documents, like 33,000 pages, here's everything. And like 99% of it was stuff that was already public. So everybody was like, all right, this is a big giant nothing burger. But some reporters with The Guardian were like, we're going to dig through it anyway. We're going to see if there's anything in here that maybe we didn't already have. And they found it. They found the thing we didn't already have. They found the missing minute, which does show, by the way, a gaggle of guards outside of Epstein's cell. Doesn't appear that they're doing anything nefarious, but they are there in that 1 minute and then they walk away. So, it's something. It's not nothing, but it's something. But more importantly, it is firm proof that the Attorney General of the United States came out publicly and lied to us to cover this up, because they had the minute. They had it. They're the ones who gave this information to the House Republicans to release. They just didn't do a good enough job of combing through it first to make sure that, oh, wait, let's make sure we're not going to look stupid when this comes out. Nope, you didn't do that. And now Bondi is facing calls from conservatives to be prosecuted. Let me read you some of these comments. This is from an attorney. Epstein, experts found the clip released by the DOJ was chopped from at least 2 separate video segments and strung together using Adobe Premiere. There was no lapse in footage, contradicting Pam Bondi's explanation that the last minute of footage is deleted every night. Another one said, the missing minute from Epstein's prison footage, the one Pam Bondi said didn't exist, was just released. It reveals a group of guards right by Epstein's cell doing something, force Bondi to testify, fire her, and lock her up. Another one said, release of missing minute of Epstein video contradicts Bondi claim cameras stopped recording, from The Guardian. Bondi is paid to lie and help Trump to get revenge on anyone who opposes his authoritarian agenda. Christians don't do this. Another says, I've been saying it for a while. Pam Bondi should be fired. I think that is now in the works. That Fox got the memo, and they're now softening up the general public to that eventual outcome. It would explain also why Andrew Bailey is entering the scene. And another military veteran, Robert Clark, said, hey, is there anyone in this shit administration that isn't a compulsive pathological liar? I can answer that for you. No, there's not. Like, not a single one of them. They're all just the worst people ever. And Bondi is busted. She lied to the public multiple different times. Everything she has said is not true. We can no longer trust or believe anything that comes out of this administration, not that we ever should have. But the missing minute has been found, and Bondi has some pretty serious questions that she's going to have to answer. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, And we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.